I'm Kelly, and today I'm going to share with you an Amish white bread recipe. So let's get started with the first step. Okay, the first thing we need to do is get our yeast going. I've got 2 cups of warm water. I'm going to add ½ cup of sugar. This recipe originally called for 2/3 cup sugar, but for me I think that's too much. So it's up to you. So I'm going to add ½ cup. And then 1½ tablespoons of yeast. Now I'm going to let this sit here for about 5 or 10 minutes until it gets nice and foamy. Okay, it's been almost 10 minutes and my yeast is ready. It's got a nice foam going on. Now what we need to do is add 1/4 cup of vegetable oil and 1½ teaspoons of salt. My dough hook. And we're going to slowly add 6 cups of flour. Okay, I have all 6 cups in, and I'm going to let this go for about 2 minutes until the dough comes away from the sides of the bowl. Okay, I got my dough all mixed up. It's ready to go. What you're going to want to do is grease a bowl with non-stick spray or vegetable oil real well. Put your dough in and then turn it over so the bottom or both sides get coated. Then I'm going to cover this and let it rise for an hour in a nice warm spot until it's doubled in size. Usually takes about an hour. Okay, it's been an hour and my dough rose perfectly. Fun part, punch it down a couple times. I didn't tell you either what kind of flour I use. I use bread flour. You could probably use all-purpose, but I prefer the bread flour. Okay. I'm going to cut the dough in half because it does make 2 loaves, but I'm going to make one bigger than the other because my loaf pans are different sizes. Now you can either press this out into a rectangle. I prefer to use a rolling pin because it helps get any of the air pockets out. fold it twice. And then seal the seams. Just pinch them together. Again, you want to spray or use vegetable oil on your bread pans. Do the other one. Fold, fold again. You can see that. Now we have to let it rise again for another 30 minutes till it's about an inch or so over the top. Okay, be back in about 30 minutes. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. The bread's ready to go into the oven. I got my oven going at 350. I'm going to put it in there for about 30 minutes or until the bottom of the bread sounds hollow. So I'm doing that. I'd like to say hi to Dave. Dave, I will get that pecan cookie recipe out soon. As I was telling Dave, I've been making cookies like every day for 2 months and I'm just burned out. So I'll get that ready for you soon. Just bear with me. Okay, I'll be back in 30 minutes to check on the bread. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. I took the bread out of the pans. Now I'm going to tap the bottom and see if it sounds hollow. That one's good. And that one's good. And there you go. Hope you give it a try. Thanks.